Then you softly release that age and they follow the nose. So people you don't see what we call sword fighting. People are moving their hands all the time to turn their horse. You turn your horse till you like the release of the age. Now, when he gets down to speed events, there's some different things coming in. You'll get more involved with your outside legs for a faster turn, but we're not doing fast turns. That's a different story altogether. You create bend before you start introducing the outside leg to people, or the horse will straighten the rib too much. And they'll lead with their shoulder instead of the nose. You want a horse to always lead with their nose. The correct position is to lead with the nose. Sometimes we teach a horse to not do it. We use what we call counterbending to improve the horse's softness. But for any events you do, the horse the nose should be in the direction that they are turning. If they're going straight, the nose is supposed to be straight and the eyes is there, then you allow him to turn. Very nice. See, your hands didn't have to move. You just dropped your inside knee on him. That's what we call riding. I call it riding a horse instead of leading a horse. Good. Come across the diagonal right there. F, turn left at F. Go to H. H is right on the gate down there. You better see it. Straight line, hands up. There you go. Like it. Bend on him a little bit. Come right back to him. You can grab a hold of him again. Say, good boy, here we go. Good. Start when you hit H, I want you to try, so you're preparing. Start preparing that you're getting ready to do something. At H, when your left leg hits H, I want you to trot and lift your inside rein and make that turn. You're all right. Come back around. What I wanted you to do is ride to H and then ride into the corner. So come around by me. Turn towards H right here. It's just a shorter distance. Head right towards H. Then I want you to ride deeper into that corner. Don't turn from H to C. Ride into the corner, then go to C. Bend, right into the corner, allowing to turn. There, good. Straight ahead. Lift your inside rein. Make you look to the right. Stay on your left seat bone, allowing to turn. Now, he looked out the window. When he looked out the window, he drove to the corner too far. And then you had to let him drop his shoulders to make the turn. He can't look out the window ever. He can't ever look to the left. If you're in the corner, turn to the right, he has to maintain his bend. Lift your right rein, right leg, allow him to turn. Good. Straight ahead. Right rein. Good. Allow him to turn. No bend. You lost your bend. Straight ahead. Now lift your right rein. Keep his nose to the right as you ride in a straight line. Keep his nose to the right as you ride in a straight line. Good. Keep your right there. Keep your nose to the right as you ride in a straight line. Keep your nose to the right as you ride. Right. There, right. Now let him turn. Now when you let him turn, don't give up. To the left. Okay, stop right there. To the left, you're supporting him through his whole turn. Very, very nice. You say, give him the bend. I'm going to softly. You just release enough that he can turn. To the right, you got a great bend over here, but you gave it back to him. To let him turn. All you have to do is release your seat, not your hands. Just like you do to the left. To the left, you were riding in the corner, you kept your hands right here. All you did is release your seat. And he said, okay, I'll follow. You keep to the right, you do the same thing. You keep the hands up, keep the nose here. And all you have to do is release your seat, and they want to go follow the nose. You're preventing him from following the nose. So you're going to say, I'm preventing through your seat and your hands. You softly let go of your seat, not so much of your hands. Try it again. Come down the rail. Start trotting. Forward. Now let him back into that. Just because you pick him up, he's not supposed to back up. Start trotting. Keep his nose to the right. Keep his nose to the right. Good. Keep his nose to the right. Right leg forward, not back. Right leg forward. Right leg forward. Wait. Now, let him turn. More bend. More bend. Lift your right rein. Lift your right rein. Back on your right rein. There. Allow him to turn. There. Lift your right rein. Keep him more bend. Keep him bend going in a straight line. Keep the bend. Keep the bend. Keep the bend. There you go. Stand on left seat. Keep your right leg forward. So he doesn't run around in front of your leg. Keep your right leg forward. Keep your right leg forward. Now let him turn. Don't move your hands. Don't lower your hands. Don't lower your hands. You lower your hands, he falls on his forehead. Allow him to follow his face. Don't lower your hands. That was better. Even though he broke to walk, that's better than let him fall on his forehead. Trot. Trot. More bend. Right leg forward, not back. Right leg forward. Right leg forward. Right leg forward. There. There. Right leg forward. More bend. More bend. There. Now let him turn. Don't drop your hand. You dropped your right hand again. Right rein. Right rein. Lift your right rein. Lift your right rein. Allow him to turn. Allow him to turn. So when you can release your inside rein a little bit, but don't drop it. You can let it come towards me a little bit when you let him turn, but do not drop your rein. That lets him drop his shoulder. You're going to support him with your right rein all the way around the corner. Lift your right rein. Let him go around that corner. There you go. Good. Right into that corner. You have to support him with that inside rein. Support it and allow it. Or support it, straight ahead. Now straighten his body out. Straighten him out. Keep your hands close together. Lift your right rein, preparing for the turn. Get some bend, right leg forward. Weight on him. Now let him turn. Don't drop your hand. Softly. Now don't raise him right in the middle of it. Don't raise any more than you were. Don't drop and then raise. Keep a consistency of the rein the whole time. Trot. Right rein. Right there. Keep that right rein just like that. Keep that right rein just like that. Right leg. Don't you dare. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Now, allow him to turn. Hands up. There you go. Much better. Stop the petty. Good. Good. Anytime we separate our hands like this, now a lot of people say, well, I do a lot of things with my hands and I turn them sideways because that opens the bit and it does open the bit in their mouth. It spreads the bit in their mouth. You don't need to do that. You always keep your thumbs up. Anytime you do this, it takes the rein away from the horse's neck. It gives, everybody does. They're concentrated on other things. They start moving a hand here. One's up and one's down. One's like this, and they do it the other way. But you want to always think about your thumbs need to be up. Anytime I do that, the rein opens away from the horse's neck. I want the rein, if I want the rein on their necks, I have to keep my hands like this so it doesn't separate them. So your thumb's up, and that keeps, that's what we call the fence. If any time a horse has an opening of a rein, it can be 2 inches. If a horse becomes really soft, it's the rein draping on their shoulder that they respect. To teach them that respect, the reins have to be touching their neck somewhere in their life, and when they're young especially. If we ride with their hands this far apart, they never respect an outside rein because they never feel a rein. Our Western horses are supposed to do it one-handed, so the neck rein touches them, they're supposed to go away from it. So when you're lifting, you can test this at home. When you lift your inside rein, they give your nose, but guess what happens? It opens the inside rein. You don't have to do this to open a rein. When you lift it, they give you your nose, and that takes the rein away from their neck. And then this rein stays there. So they learn, oh, I can go away from that rein with my nose over here. So that's what you're trying. We all ride two-handed. Good trainers ride two-handed so they can ride one-handed. No matter if they ride an English horse or a Western horse. I ride it all the time. My goal is to say, when I ride you this and teach you the correct way, I can drop one hand, ride you one-handed right here. I can get your nose to the right, I can get your nose to the left, and I can allow you to neck rein away from that pressure. We don't have to pull on it anymore. We don't release anything. But that's the finessing. But if you learn to ride two-handed, you want to learn to put your hands close together, not in the separated movement. And I can show you by that thumb snake right there with your thumbs up. See how the rein's touching you on both sides of your neck? Now turn your thumbs towards each other. See how it got away from his neck just softly? That's an opening. If your horse gets soft and turn your thumbs towards each other again, that little softening of that rein says there's an opening right there. Now put your thumbs up. See how it's put pressure on my finger? He said, oh, there's a fence there. I can't go anywhere. And we don't want to do this. We just want to say, I want to keep it natural. That opens the rein. That teaches the horse. It's not a bad, it's bad if you want to teach a horse to respect the rein because you're not using any rein on them. They don't feel it. But it's multitasking. You're doing fine. You had some good circles too. You got your horse nice and quiet. That's the best part. I like that you kept your horse quiet. Now we can start pushing it. Straight away, get those bends. Say, I'm going to bend you before.